Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. After 3 hours drive, I arrived Placeville, and this one is museum, El Dorado County Museum. Let's take a look at the museum. And not so many people here, so it's perfectly quiet. Okay, here you can see the exhibition of the city and this area. So the very beginning of California, about thousands, tens of thousands years, California was inhabited by the Native Indian, Native American. And here you can see the exhibition of the life until 1750, before the conquistador, before the European coming to California. This piece of land had been almost the same, never changed. People lived in this land with some primitive material and a smart technology, but not so much machinery technology, manual work, and live in coexistence with the nature. So there are a lot of basket weaving. You can see those are beautiful baskets, and that basket bottom, the start of baskets, looks very much like, let me see, okay, looks very much like Fibonacci number, right? So these are the basket rays, and acorn, I think they have a choice of acorn. It's a sort of a food supply, and they hunt animals, hunt deer when they need, and not over hunting. And this is a picture of a Native American, and she weaving basket, and there was a story about her name. She was, although now best known by her Washoe. Washoe must be the tribe she was in. Nickname Da Solali. She preferred the use of her English name, Louisa Kaiser. In the Washoe language, Da Solali, that's a very cute name. Dat Solali. Wide hip. she does have a wide hip. So she weaved basket, and those basket was in the Emporium in Carson City into it's a commercial product. It's very artistic. So here are the local and a local antiquity. Now, 1848, James Marshall, let's see, this is James Marshall, found gold. This was the starting point of California. how do I say, the gold rush, California. And Placeville actually was very much famous for its cement. So they got cement, do processing, and the real gold was not from this place, but Placeville was cement, and then commerce start to come, the trains, the stage wagons start to come, and then start gold rush. But Placeville is much more a commercial center at that stage. Here are some pictures of the gold rush. Maybe not exactly in this location, but this is a picture of a Sunday morning. The miners took a break. Some read newspaper, writing letter. Some got drunk, and some did some fighting, and just a normal entertainment, right? I was surprised there is no football. Yeah, so those are the tools. And just a moment ago, I have seen a demonstration of this machine. So the gold mine, they dig down to get gold, to get ore, mining the ore and bringing it up, and then crush it from here, crush it, and then start to wash it. And because gold is very, very heavy, we know the specific weight of gold is one of the heaviest, heavier than lead, almost not so much difference. And steel, aluminum is very light, but gold is very heavy. So with water it drains down. And those are this is the Sutter Mill. Sutter Mill is not here. Sutter Mill is in Coloma, and that you can see that like a fluffy, cloudy bulb thing is actually supposed to be a demonstration or indication, illustration of water. So later on they found that use high-powered water to blast the mountain. They get the ore much faster. So now this method is not used because it's environmental not friendly. It destroys the land, the land formation, and just blast the whole mountain.
Yeah. And then that really big rock is called pink too. But it's supposed to look like the biggest nugget that they ever found in this area.
That would be a very impressive nugget.
Very, very heavy.
Yeah, gold is super dense, buddy. So even a little bit of gold would be really heavy. It's about the same atomic weight as lead.
And then we've got a little guy down here with a puffball kind of thing, and that's hydraulic.
Yeah.
Where they use water cannons to wash away the hillsides.
You know, by where the horse show is, there's all those mountains of just weird rock. That's where they did that sort of mining. They just use the river water.
They figured out where that curve goes.
Yeah, goes down the mine shaft.
It goes inside the field.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it's giving it to the
But
field.
can you imagine using hand tools to try to go through rock? You've tried digging in our yard.
Yeah.
How far do you get with all the rock in there? You don't get very far, do you?
But some of the rocks are just dirt.
Yeah, little.
So I have to
Some are big.
mark it to make sure
Now we've got a couple of big examples out in our
to
yard.
make sure that it's not a rock,
Yeah.
because rocks are huge. They can like a couple of things that is really hard can be like a huge rock. But not until you throw it.
And miners thought there might be gold in there, so they would crush that rock out.
And I just throw it against itself.
Yeah,
That
that
is rock.
helps.
And here is a sawmill demonstration. And California, this area has a lot of redwood. Even now, redwood tree, Yosemite, the General Marshall, this the biggest tree in the world. So California, the mountain area, used to be very much for a sawmill. So here is a demonstration with sawmill, and the wood cut from the mountain and then processed come to here. You can see here, and packaged, and then use railway to transport to different places. So Placeville is not only for its mining, cement, and wood sawing, and also for cattle ranching. And here you can see there is one picture of the cattle mine. Let's see. And the other day I went to Tracy, which is also not far away from this place. I realized the cattle actually has a marker, and the cattle actually has a marker, so they have must be a piece of steel or piece of cast iron, very, very hot, and embrace it or encarve it into the cattle. So those are the brands of the cattle. And Placeville was famous for its cow, the quality of their cow production, cattle's quality of their cattle's, and mostly famous for its butter. Butter. This is our small scale car, Lamborghini, Ford, or whatever brand, Mustang, the small scale for daily transportation, and Placeville was also famous, El Dorado County, famous for its pear. And in San Jose, in Bay Area, where I live, is famous for its prunes, for apricots, but mostly the California with its dry, sunshine, Mediterranean climate is good for fruit production. And there was one time there was a huge in 1950s and 60s, there was a disease that struck the area, and so there were the pear kind of disappear, and the Apple Hill Growers Association formed, so they directly market their products. This part I do not understand very much. And tomorrow I am going to High Hill Apple Farm. Maybe I can know a little bit more about it. And nowadays we do not hear anything about El Dorado's pears, maybe because of that disaster. But ballet pear. We have ballet pear actually in our grafted pear espalier in my backyard. We do have ballet pear. Ballet pear is kind of a softer pear. It's not like a very hard pear, green color. Oh, I love it. I love it. Not Asian pear. Asian pear is very hard, very watery, crispy. So these are the live demonstration of those time. Washing machine. And this one I remember, I still have it. I still have it. Exactly the same thing. And in my home, even now in Beijing, I have this. I use it. And when I was young, I wash my clothes with this and put it slanted, put some soap, and start to. And at the end of the day, my hand hurts. Yeah, and luckily, I think until I am 15, 20, we start to have a washing machine. I actually do not remember that. In Beijing, we had Ayi, we had a nanny at home. She took care of the washing, but I like it. I enjoy it very much. And the new one, the China one, is made of wood, and when it is new, it hurts the hand, and then it becomes a little bit softened through the hand wash. After some time, when it is becoming too soft or too wear out, we actually have some people do a particular job. It's a trade, it's a craft job to sharpen it, make it even sharper. That's very interesting, right? So here are the washing machine, another washing machine, and this is the refrigerator ice ball cabinet. I think this is supposed to be the washing machine. So here are the cattle ranching, and this is a wagon for the cattle ranching. I think these are the people who take care of the cattle day and night and use this place to do a simple living. This is their livelihood. They cook here and sleep here and live here during the cattle ranching time. I do not know exactly whether this is a whole year round or just summer or winter. So here is a story about this lady. This lady, she's a cattle ranching girl, ranching woman, cattle ranching woman. She went to the mountain and found in the mountain there was one guy who had land, who had cow. So she took care of the cow. She took care of cleaning the house, receiving the guests and everything. And at the end of the year, she split the profit with the gentleman, Mr. Forney, half and half. Where is it? Yeah, she and Forney split the profit 50-50. And here is, I think must be this Forney, right? And he had a cattle ranch. So this is the census of that year, 601 gallon. Oh my goodness. Now you go to Costco and each time you buy 2 gallons. And I buy milk so much. only myself almost consume the whole year's production. Oh. How interesting! And this is some livelihood, transportation, the old life. This is a doll house. Here is another fascinating lady. This lady, Stella Ralston Tracy, such a beautiful, elegant young lady. She was from a very well-to-do family, and she was a musician. Her mother was a musician, and she married Mr. Tracy, and she was a teacher for 8 years. She married her husband. Both of them lived a good life, and she performed, taught young children, and when she died, she donated her inheritance, her estate, to form a fund to help talented but not so many resources, young talent, ladies, girls. This is very, 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 very admirable. So these are the lives of the people there at that time. Let me see if I can see something that is universal. I think this little crib is kind of universal. When I was young, we had a bamboo little crib, and I grew up there. My sister grew up there. My brother grew up there, the same one, and my cousin grew up there also. That iron, oh, we did not have those waffle machines, and we usually do not have a cast iron kind of pot. It's just a simple ceramic pot, not ceramic, a simple metal pot with ceramic coating. This we do not have, not so much. Sometimes we have wood one to make mooncake. We do not do much baking. That's different country. That one we do not have. We do not do this blending things, and that we do have. Not my family. We are not rich enough to eat that much meat and need that much grinding. Is that Singer? Yes, this is a Singer sewing machine. And we never had a sewing machine when I was young. It is until quite some, when my sister was the first one who bought a sewing machine, and she was very good. She made a lot of clothes. Oh, that is making that curve. How interesting! I like to see this. The old time small one, the mason jar. This is a water pump. This is a water pump. Psst, 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 psst. You pump up water. This one is the theater. the elite theater. And this is Back to School, The Gold Doctor, and this kind of table, I think I have seen this table in Stockton Museum, and we kind of have the same table, but not exactly the same. It's a wood top and with cast iron. That we have, but we are not fixed space in my school. When I was young, the table is very heavy, and each one is individual. So at the end of the day, every day we clean up the room, and our class was divided into several rows, several lines, and each row take care for 1 week or something. This week they push everything back, clean it up, and then push everything back into space. Yeah, those good old days. And it was heavy. It was very heavy. Yeah, because it's a cast iron. The school children, students, school uniform. I never had time that wearing school uniform. This must be a general store with, I don't think there are so many cans. A balance, flower, and in my time I am from China, there are several big, huge jars, one soya sauce, one vinegar, and soya sauce, usually 2 kinds of soya sauce, light soya sauce, dark soya sauce, or maybe just 1 kind. But vinegar usually have 2 kinds, light vinegar, white vinegar, and black vinegar. This machine looks so cute. That's baseball. What is this machine? Oh, that's the safe. Ooh la la. Is this a jean store? Levi jean? Shoes, clothes, and it's kind of the same. We go to buy things and we do not touch anything. Our eyes could be on anything, but when we want to buy anything, we will tell the clerk there, and she or he will bring everything down for you to take a look. You are lucky, you can have a try. Usually we do not try, we just buy it, and there is no return. Return is American thing. All those beautiful contagious disease. What is that? Is that pharmacy saved prescription? Oh my, that's pharmacy prescriptions. They are wrong. That the mota was international anywhere in the world. You see, that is so cute. Pharmacy, it is a optical goods. It is a pharmacy store, clothing store, the Institute of Forest Genetic, Coloma, Strawberry Valley. going outside to take a look. Okay, so here is the outside of the museum. It still belongs to the museum. This is the museum yard with the machines, steam donkey engine. Wow, this is the steam engine. This is the boiler. This used to be the livelihood of people, and people work with them, manipulate them. Wow, that's quite. Now with technology, or especially when we live in urban area, developed urban area, Fairbanks malls, we do not see so much of this real machinery. I remember when I was young, PG&E plum top. When I was young, we every year, now and then, we have a factory visit. So we go to factory to see, for example, 首钢, Beijing's steel factory, Beijing's car factory. We see how machine, huge, gigantic machine. Oh, when I think about it, it's so very powerful to see humans' physical struggle with nature and conquering nature, make the best of nature, make the best of the material of everything. Oh, that's quite amazing. Okay, so that's very interesting. That's about it, and I enjoy it so very much. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and I will carry on to move on to other places. It's so good. I can drive, I can stop, I can walk around, and nothing to rush, just perfect. Bye bye, friends. I love you. I really do. Do. Goodbye. Bye.